Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Whatdeesaid. As this is my first podcast, I would like to introduce myself first. So, I am Dimple and I am a 19-year-old. I am pursuing graduation in Maths Honours and I am also a tarot card reader, numerologist, and astrologer. You can follow my page on Instagram with the name Whatdeesaid_25 to get more details about the topics I'm working on, and I'm more active there basically. So yeah, for today's topic of my first podcast, I decided to answer the question that is very frequently asked to me on my Instagram, be it in comment section, be it in stories, be it in DMs, everywhere. This question is everywhere. Everything is related to astrology and karma today. So questions that are very frequently asked are: is astrology real? Is everything predestined? If everything is predestined, then why are we manifesting? Why are we trying to make things happen for us when everything is predestined for us? Or does karma affect our astrology chart or not? So I'm going to answer all of that in this podcast. So first thing is, planets do not cause events. When we see a horoscope, when we see an astrological chart, a natal chart, in that we see the positions of planets. So in that chart, planets do not cause events to happen on earth or in any individual life. Rather, they reflect the events that occur on earth or basically in an individual lives. Okay, so life may appear to be random or even fateful, but it's not. Okay, so have you ever made a decision you later regretted? I mean, of course you have, because everyone has. But what if you could almost always make the right decisions? If there was nothing like you making wrong decisions, how you can do that? When you study your astrology chart, you get an insight that what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses. You are aware with your strengths and weaknesses, but there are some things that you get to know more about yourself when you look at your birth chart. So what is good? That's good. You can work for it and you can make things even better for you. If something wrong is written in that astrology chart, it doesn't mean that everything wrong will happen in that aspect. Now, if you are aware with the insights of your astrology chart, you can change it. You can become self-aware and you can improve the aspects of your life that were not in your favor in your horoscope. So you can totally change it. You have that power. God has given you the power to change it. God has given you soul, 2 arms, 2 legs. You can work for it and change it. Astrology chart just have the potential to help you do that by giving you deeper insights of how things are going to work out for you. Now, when you know how things are going to work out for you, what problems will occur, you can be self-aware in advance, you can be aware about the situation in advance, and you can take your actions in that way. You can take precautions and cures at the same time before any event. So you can prevent a negative event from happening. So if someone asks me that, can we change what is pre-written? Absolutely, you can change what is pre-written. You can glean a phenomenal amount of information from your birth chart basically. In fact, you will be astounded once you discover just how much you can learn. For example, I'm giving example over here. A friend of mine asked me to look at her birth chart. Okay, now she was going to marry a guy. She was in love with the guy and she said that I should look at her horoscope, that whether she should marry with this guy or not. Okay, so through her horoscope, it's a bit difficult to determine that is it good for her to marry that guy or not, because her chart will not show me the traits of his boyfriend or the person that he's going to she's thinking of marrying with. So basically I asked her to show me the birth chart of his boyfriend. She brought the chart and she told me the date and time, etc. And then I searched for his birth chart. Now what I found was that his financial matters are not very good. He have the habit of spending a lot, way too much. So he do not do any savings, and he has a lot of credits with him right now that he needs to pay, and he is not focusing on them too. So this is what I got to know about her boyfriend. Now when I told her about this, that see, your boyfriend have a lot of credits, he do not maintain any savings, and he spends a lot. And for a better lifestyle, only when you're getting into a marriage, you need to see all the aspects. There is nothing like, okay, love cannot pay your bills, so you also have to see how financially stable the person is. So the financial attitudes of his boyfriend were not very good. So I told her that. Now when I told this to her, she said that yes, her fiance is a little bit secretive about his money matters. So I suggested that she should ask to see the man's credit report before they proceed with the wedding plans. It was no surprise to me that he refused, and she broke off the relationship rather than risk her excellent credit making. That girl had so much savings. That girl was so wise about her finances, but getting married to a guy who is not wise about the finances, who spends a lot, will even ruin her finances. So she became self-aware. She knew that how the person is, how his boyfriend is, and then she backed off. She now became aware, and now she was able to change that thing. Now imagine that she got married to that guy, okay, and then she got to know about her finances. It would have been difficult for her to manage things after marriage. So it's better to know the aspects of your life and get some insights so that you can make changes, so that you can change what is pre-written. So I think the answer is very clear to the question that is everything pre-written or can we change it? You can absolutely change it. God has there is one more idiom or story, I don't know what we'll say it, but there is a thing that I remember. So a child asked God that if you have written everything for me, then why am I making wishes to you? Why am I asking you for something? God replied that maybe on some page I have written as you wish. So don't think that everything is pre-written. Wish from the God, manifest. That is where manifestation also comes in. Manifest, have the mindset to change things, because you can. Manifesting helps you see. Manifesting is a very misinterpreted topic. It's like people think that writing your desires or visualizing your desires will create something big for you. No, manifestation in my opinion is more of mindset work, more of knowing yourself better, connecting with yourself, and preparing a mindset, being more contented, being more fulfilled, being in alignment with yourself and the things that you need to do, so that you don't miss some path. When we are on crossroads, we don't know what to do. At that time, manifestation, or basically journaling, I would say, helps a lot, because it helps us clear out things for us. What do we want, what we don't want, what actually makes us happy. We get to know ourselves so much better when we try to manifest. For example, I am trying to manifest 50,000 rupees as my per month income. Okay, in the process of manifesting that income, I will be able to analyze my plans, my actions, and my ideas. I will be more creative because I have that passion now, that I'm writing it daily, that I want 50,000. The universe is not going to throw 50,000 in my hands. It's no magic. I will have to work for it. Okay, so it will help me boost my confidence. It will help me boost my motivation. It will give me a lot of motivation. And it's okay if on some days you don't feel like doing anything. It's okay not to do anything. One thing, I am jumping from one topic to another, I guess, but bear with me, I'm like that. Okay, so let's come back to why are we manifesting. We're manifesting because we have to work on our mindset, we have to make changes, and we have to become more self-aware. Now we became self-aware with our astrology chart. That is something that was pre-written, so-called, and so-called because we can change it. And yeah, so, and we are manifesting to have a better mindset. So it's all coming and centering towards mindset and being self-aware. Whenever you go to someone, some astrologer or someone, at that time if you show them their hand, first of all, in palmistry, your lines, the lines of your hand change very frequently. Okay, so they change with your actions. And in the very ancient times, before astrology came, before Lal Kitab, before Numerology, before anything, palmistry was originated. Okay, so if the lines of your hand change, it means that what is pre-written also changes automatically according to your actions. For example, according to someone's horoscope, I am telling that you will be stubborn, you will have anger issues. According to their chart, they will have the anger issues from the start. But if someone is self-aware enough to work on themselves, and they work on their anger issues enough to overcome that negative thing, then they are changing the lines of their palm, they are playing changes with the planets of their horoscope, and they are working towards a better mindset. Because anger issues, if you are letting go of anger issues, temperament, and you become calm, a lot of mindset work is required. And if you are someone who have anger issues or had anger issues, you will know it a lot more better. Last thing that I want to talk about is karma. Is karma real, or what is karma, and how is astrology related to karma? So basically, I have told you that you can make changes. Now if suppose in your astrology chart it's written that your career will not be very good according to the position of planets, zodiacs, and everything. Suppose that the career was not meant to be good, but you work hard a lot, you change your psychologies, you are willing to make changes in your yourself, you are willing to make changes and become self-aware more about the weaknesses that are creating problems in your career, then you can definitely have a very, very good career. Okay, it doesn't mean that you will have a bad career. So basically, your birth chart is very unique to you, it reflects you. When you understand yourself, astrology has the potential to teach you more about yourself than any other field of study. Okay, and when you know yourself well, you can make the most of the map of life, that is your birth chart. You can make the most of it. So when suppose you know your birth chart, now coming to karma, changing things for you is karma. When you are doing hard work, you will surely receive results for it. When you are working on yourself, on your better self, when you are trying to improve, then you will surely have improved results. But if you're not working on yourself, if I told somebody that their astrological chart is very good in terms of career, and they'll have so much money and everything. I told them that, but what if they don't even work? But what if they sit back and be like, okay, it was written in my horoscope that my career is too good, I don't even need to work. No dude, you need to work, because your astrological chart is not going to work for you and give you money. If it's written that you have the potential to earn a lot, then you will have to put in that much hard work and smart work too. It's nothing is going to, neither in manifestation nor in astrology, nothing is going to come to you magically. You will have to work hard for anything that you want in your life. So yeah, I think that I have talked so much, and I have tried a lot. I'm my best to make this topic clear for you. That is everything predestined, what is astrology, how it works, and how karma and manifestation works. So I hope that it will clear some of your doubts. If you still get some doubts, you can DM me on Instagram. It's always open and I will surely reply. So you can DM me there and ask me any doubts related to astrology, even other than what is predestined and everything. You can ask any doubts related to astrology. So yeah, signing off with this, and I hope that I will drop the second podcast very very soon. Till then, have good days. I mean, because I don't know how many days after I'm going to post the next podcast. So have good days. Love and light to you. Bye bye.